My question for us is how do we see the church? What is the church? How do we see it? Is it this building? Is it a club we belong to? We're going to answer that question this morning. My main idea is this. The church is an organism and an organization. The church is an organism and an organization. First Timothy chapter 5, and I'll read the first 2 verses. Do not rebuke older men, but encourage them as you would a father, younger men as brothers, older women as mothers, younger women as sisters in all purity. So Timothy, remember, who this letter was written to, was a younger man. And Paul, an older man, is writing this letter to Timothy and instructing Timothy in how to pastor a church, how to shepherd God's people. And he says, think of the members of the congregation as members of a family, because that's what the church is. It's this living thing. It's a family. And so he tells Timothy, do not rebuke an older man, but encourage him as you would a father. Younger men as brothers, older women as mothers, younger women as sisters in all purity. And that's really practical guidance for a young pastor. Nobody wants some young guy, especially people who are older, they don't want to hear some young guy telling them who's half their age how to live their life. Right? It's not the typical guy is not going to receive that, at least not right away. As my mentor always drills into my head, you got to earn the right to minister to people. You have to earn their respect. You have to earn the right to be their pastor. And so Timothy is going to have to do that by treating everybody like they are members of his nuclear family. Mother, father, brother, sister, sisters in all purity. That would be helpful for a younger, probably single man, but we see it with pastors all the time. The lines can get blurry. Oh, I'm trying to help, I'm trying to counsel her, and then next thing you know, no, look, he's just giving very practical guidance for this young, new pastor. So, but a helpful way to view the church is that it is a family. And just like in our biological families, we have first cousins, or brothers, sisters, cousins, first cousins, second cousins, third cousins, on and on you could go outward. And we could say, because everybody came from Adam and Eve, that somewhere in our DNA, we're all linked as one big, happy human race family. And the same is with our spiritual families. The church, the big C, all Christians of all times, we are one big spiritual family. But this local church, the small c, that's our nuclear spiritual family. That's the ones closest to us. That's who we're doing life with. And so we're to treat each other as family, because in all reality we are. So it's an organism made of living people, living relationships. The church is not the building. The building's important because this is where we meet. But the church is the people. We are a family of believers.